Alright. Let's pop that up to full screen. Pull up the screen on my phone. I gotta see what you guys tell me to do, that kind of stuff. Welcome. Hopefully you guys are watching this will come to watch the stream, because I'm gonna explain why we're not discontinuing, but we're putting off building the Behemoth. Just give me 1 second here. Turn up the volume. Alright. So basically what's happening is I was talking to Lucky. The Behemoth isn't gonna work for what I was building it for. I'm still gonna build it, just later, because I've actually already started building it because I had time yesterday. This actually went super fast. This was like in the span of about 45 minutes-ish, and I didn't know how long I was gonna have because we were expecting company, and I didn't want to be live streaming when they showed up, so I had to quit. But the Behemoth is super wide. It's a wide ship, so it doesn't have a very small profile, and from what we can tell from just watching the battle videos and like videos of the actual Faction Wars fights that have been going on, we're not even remotely prepared to go to war yet. So we've been mostly staying out of those kind of incursions. Which more Faction Wars is coming soon. I'm going to hopefully have the entirety of Season 1 up before New Year's. Which means there's going to be a lot of content coming all at once, because I just haven't had time to upload and edit. But I have time now because finals are over, because I'm out of school at this point. So yeah. So expect some of that coming soon to a YouTube channel near you. I still don't like how that goes, because the Vanguard is like this. It's like that. So it's got like these little wing, this little thick area that's thicker there. I might just widen it further. Yeah, I'm gonna just widen it further. Oh wait, I'll just move. I'm gonna get rid of those. I might just need to use different cannons. But let's actually build out this area then. I'm building the Vanguard because it's super small, and one thing that I've seen fairly recently be very effective is a large array of guns at the front with a high turn radius, with like some good broadside capability, but a lot of guns at the front just to blast a target. So I went with the Vanguard. More or less going to be the same design as the Vanguard. I really liked the ship in Endless Sky, and I like building these Endless Sky to Space Engineers crossover builds. So yeah, that's what we're doing. That is not it, Chief. I can confirm that is not it. But I love having this little XY reflection thing on, because it makes building go so much faster. That's how I've been able to get so much done this quickly. And it's done that to the other side. So good. I just double check sometimes, because sometimes it doesn't work. It's usually with the weird shaped blocks, though. Like, the modded turrets and such. Yeah, that just... it just needed a little bit of something, just so it wasn't sheer, just drop off. Let's smoothen that down. But again, this is just to make it look a bit smoother and less like just slapped on. Got the little uplink area here. I need to go through some of the recording footage, because I've got a nasty habit of leaving my thing recording for like 2 to 3 hours after I'm done, and then it just destroys the space on my computer with like 3-hour videos of nothing. So I need to actually just start putting things out again. Yep, and that's done on that side. No. I'm probably going to go a bit further with the back area. And this thing is just going to be loaded to the teeth with weapons. Let's take a gander. Yeah, okay. So here's what I'm thinking. We go like... that. It's gonna go further back than that. It's gonna go to about there. Ish. Thereabouts. Before it starts getting into engine bay. And let's take a look at the guns we have available. I'm not doing a flak turret. I'm definitely not using any of these, like, regular missile turrets or anything like that. So in fact, let's go to block weapons. And let's put this X3 here instead of that missile turret. Which I definitely want an X3 on here somewhere. Probably near the back. I also want some magnetic coil cannons. So I'll place that there. Dude, that looks really cool. I really like the way that looks. And then we go flak turret here. Oh, wait, back it up. Flak turret. This thing is so strapped with guns. It's pretty fantastic. Mark III battleship cannon. Hold up, how big is a Mark III? Let's take another look at it. How many times does it do that? Times. Again, it doesn't have to be an exact. It doesn't have to be exact, because it's not going to be exact. Do some X2. I can fit an X2 there. Round base. Yeah, we'll just do 3. We'll do some light here to save on resources, because we are going to be building this in survival. I did light there, right? Yeah, that's definitely light. I think. I'm pretty sure that's light. Control Shift. Thing is decked out. That looks really cool, actually. Just having all those top cannons. And then I'm just gonna do flak and anti-missile. Just like coating this thing in protective fire. No, let's do... I need to move that over one. Just cannons on cannons on cannons. That thing just looks so cool. How much does that even cost? A lot of not super hard to get things. But maybe 8 is a bit much. Eh. Those are expensive, though. I do have to build this thing for survival, so I can't make it stupidly expensive. Yeah, I'm gonna replace some of this armor with light armor. Just because this is gonna be so hard to build. I need to make heavy armor cheaper. Go heavy there. Like this area, I'm just gonna hollow out for right now. Leave that without stuff on it. Let's do another. That looks really good. But what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna replace all this with light armor. Because it's more decorational than anything. It's not, like, vital. Because we've already got this other layer of heavy. And, I mean, I'm gonna have a shield generator on here anyways. So it's not like this area is gonna go completely unprotected or anything. Bam. Let's build a base for a really big gun. And then we'll start wiring this whole place up. And then I need to stick some... I've got 4 reactors already. I have no idea how many reactors I'm going to need. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to probably finish the build, exterior-wise, see how it handles, and then build the interior based on that knowledge. I don't know how big the base is going to need to be for this. What? I genuinely almost built the perfect size for this. Of course it's facing that way. Actually, wait, can this thing turn 360? I need to test this. Let's rotate it to where it's facing the same way as everything else. That is a massive cannon. That is a massive cannon. That actually looks really cool. Also, on the subject, lots of grays. This is going to be a very colorful ship, question mark? Because it's not colorful, but it's got a lot of variations of, like, grays and such. Which I do want to try to capture in the build. Like, it goes, like, it's got some really dark grays and some like this, and then some, like, the lighter ones. I want to capture that aesthetic in this. But, I need a control box thing. Control panel. Need to go down. 8 magnet coils. I don't know. We'll have to just watch it, I guess. Or what we can do is... because I'm trying to determine if I need to put this one way, I can't think of the right word. I need to see if it has a full turning arc, because, I need to have some rear protection, and I've already got a ton of forward-facing firepower. Like, I think these these basically railguns. The railgun turrets can turn all the way around, I think. Let's test that. Does it need a control block in here in order to be able to control turrets? I didn't think you had to have one of those. Or maybe I needed to be sitting in a chair. Let's place control C, quick. Where? Look, let's turn off that. Okay, I don't care. Because honestly, I feel like we could probably finish most of this today. This is gonna be a very quick build. Flight seat. Give me X3. Why are there 3? Oh my gosh, this thing turns so slow. Oh. It's got a 360 arc. Yeah, so we don't have to worry about that. Never mind then. My only question is, where was that third battery? There shouldn't be a third battery. I don't think there is. I think it's just the game being weird. Yep, probably just game being weird. Yeah, because there only should be those two. Anyway. Let's turn back on the lines of symmetry. Actually, that might be a bit far. I always make that mistake. Breaking one, and that severs it. And it's not actually symmetrical anymore. It won't do it for all 4. I have to go back and individually do it. Let's see. How does it go from there? Because I want to do the, there's a variant of it that's like a hidden variant in the game. That's triple thrusted. And that's the one I want to build. Man, this isn't really that similar. That's a problem. I'm noticing a lot of things I'm not doing the same. That's fine, it's a modified version. But I do need to keep that the same. And I do need to... Hmm. There, that's better. That's it. That's a lot better. Oh, wait, this actually needs to be heavy. This needs to be heavy. Here. And then it goes pretty much directly into the engines. Let's take a look at that again. So the middle one is a bit different than the other ones. Let's go up one more. It's so hard to see what the engines look like there. Okay. Is there... So we'll just have to make some educated guesses. It's got like those kind of things in there. Those. I can make this work. I think I can do this. Get out of here. What? Go away. Literally, why did that open? I haven't played that game in forever. Like years. Anyway. That was weird. Kinda plateaus for a bit. Right, and then you just got the big ol' engine bays. Plateaus a bit, and then stick. I know, we'll go light. There we go. Then I'm gonna wait to fill that out. But that gives me a lot of space to work with. And I've got two other ones, so most of this actually is not going to be thruster. It's going to be mainly I'm debating on lowering it a level. Yeah, I think I'm going to do that. Honestly. It seems like a better idea. And trying to make all that space work. Because then it'll save a lot on material cost. To not have to have all of that space filled in. Three work? Now let's go 4. 4 does work. Well, we need to have a lot of rear fire power to protect us, because most of the firing arcs of those things aren't actually going to be able to hit, like, if something's tailing us here, ish, the main guns can't really hit it. Well, let's go and let's stick Tier 3's in here. I would stick tier 4s, but tier 4s are hard to make, and I would rather build tier 3s, because although the tier 4s are better than them, cost-wise, it makes it a lot easier just to use these, because they don't require those advanced parts. And, they're not as easy of targets, because if you do just a couple tier 4s instead of several tier 3s, you take out like 1 or 2 of your tier 4s, and then you can't really move all that well. Like, I really need to put some better reverse thrust on this thing. Except, other than in here, because I've got some in here, and then I've got those 2 big ones, but that's all I have. So if they take out the front end, and then take out like one of these, I'm just kind of screwed for stopping. And that front end is designed to take most of the blow. That's a decent sized ship. It's definitely smaller than the Seep. Let's pop in one real quick, just to compare sizes, because the Core Enforcer, which you guys will see soon, it's a good ship. It was a bit of too ambitious of an endeavor. Right, I'm getting into the Star Wars stuff I've downloaded. Core Enforcer. Yeah, this thing isn't gonna have any guns. Because all of its guns, except for some of the interior ones, are hooked up through, they're the old mod pack. Which, honestly, I like that one a little bit better than the new one. I like the new one. I would really like just both of them. Because there are some cases, like, especially with, like, the anti-fighter and those kind of turrets, they don't have one-block turrets. So just a little bit of a size comparison here. Because that's pretty much more or less how long it's going to be. Oh yeah, the Core Enforcer's way bigger than this thing. Well, in length, it's still smaller. I really need to redo the Core Enforcer. I used all light armor. It's not shooting at it, is it? No. Get rid of it. But, that's a project for another time. I might stream that at some point. At some point, not just some point. That grammar here is not the best. Let's just round that off a bit. Yeah, so that's a thruster area. First one at least. Let's just bring a sheet of light armor down. Ah, getting some choppiness here. Okay. Oh, it was trying to save, probably. Nope, it's still being choppy. Why is that? Nice. Just like that. And then, let's take a look at this other edge. Okay. It's kind of got that edge there, and then it just goes from the sides, just kind of. Okay. I can make that work. The only thing I see being an issue, potentially, is making that little side thing work. And then what I'm gonna do with these, like, little outfits, because Endless Guy likes to put a lot of those on it, and I actually really like them. They're nice little interesting features to ships. Oh, wait, let's move that up. So it's touching in like that. No. We'll go in a lot faster. In fact, even faster than that. Let's do light armor. Gotta keep things cheap. So how's everyone doing? Has anyone said anything? No. I did not continue that on either side. Let's figure out real quick how we're going to handle that one area. Oh, bit of a freeze up here. Not sure what it's doing. Uh-oh. Oh, shoot. What is it doing? No me gusta. I would do Control-Alt-Delete, but that would, to bring up the task manager, but that screws up the stream. Oh no. Please don't have crashed. Please don't have crashed. This is a problem. I'm gonna have to do it. Sorry. I gotta do it to him. So the stream is probably gonna get messed up here. But, have to do it to him. Chief Task Manager. Yep, and there goes the stream. Rip. I'm gonna have to stop and restart the stream. Are you kidding me? Yeah, so I've gotta end the stream real quick, and then I'll restart it once I figure this out.